welcome to the Totally Not a Podcast. It's good to see you. I'm your host, Jake.
I'm Kiba.
This is Connor.
And I'm Jake.
That's Jake.
Connor.
Hey.
We're fucking off the rails immediately. Oh my god.
It took us longer than normal, honestly.
Yeah, it did.
Hey, this week we're here, we're hanging out, we're having a good time. We're going to be talking about everything under the sun. Life, love, the pursuit of...
A gas station with a glory hole.
I'm excited for that conversation to come up. Maybe we'll talk about it.
I'm not 100% on board with the way this podcast is going already. I am immediately apprehensive.
Well, you're stuck for the next hour.
We're 40 seconds in and I'm already on the fence.
In the tail end of the show, we're going to be playing some fun games. We've got one returning one.
Yeah.
Who knows what it could be, and then one new one. So I think we're going to have a great time.
What are they?
You'll see whenever we start playing.
I bet it's going to be the anime game. I fucking love the anime game.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it.
You lost at that one, though.
I fucking love that game, though.
Yeah.
I lost that way he'd get a chance to come back in the next round. Now it's a redemption round.
Yeah.
Blow this motherfucker out.
Damn right.
Yeah, we'll
So
see
that's what they say, Connor,
We'll see.
come back kid.
Yeah.
Hey, Connor, we just finished your first series, dude.
We did it.
It's done. It is out now. That's Dishonored. Connor's version.
I'm happy it's done. That was frustrating.
I bet it was. Yeah.
That was mad frustrating.
I don't know how you did it. You held your composure so well.
There's a couple times I was like, "You god damn it."
There were a couple times where he didn't hold his composure so well.
Yeah.
Some of the funniest moments in the whole series are when he didn't hold his composure very well.
I know. I kind of wish we did like a face cam throughout that whole thing too.
Some of my favorite moments in that series are when we kind of got you to snap and you started like fucking with me or just going, "I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I'm putting it down.
I'm doing it. I'm putting it down." That was so funny.
You get me there.
Yeah.
You need me there. So
Put the
bad.
mouse
Get me
down. Put the mouse down. Okay.
Oh yeah, some good stuff, guys.
Yeah, it was your first one. Had to do a little hazing.
I get it.
But yeah, I'm honestly pretty happy with how it turned out. I think it was good.
We also brought him, not to reference you like you're not here, we brought Connor out of the gates with his own series, which I feel like was a wonderful idea. I'm so glad we were able to do that and that we had everything lined up right to just launch right into that and give you a good, proper initiation of the channel and get you in all of the content in pretty much one smooth wave. We stressed about that a lot and we worked really hard to make sure we worked through our old content to start a rash wave of new content with Connor in it pretty exclusively.
That Connor wave, it came in. Yeah. It crashed over us.
And it was a lot of work.
It was.
Yeah.
We got it done though.
It was fun though. It was a good time. And I mean, you're already up to speed editing wise where you're doing your own videos.
So I was about to say, during the recording process, ultimately I talked shit about it because it was frustrating, but I had a good time with it. It was fun. And then I learned a lot, specifically with editing videos. I didn't do too much with the Dishonored series just because I didn't know what I was doing when I started. But if you guys watch the Sniper Elite video, I did most of the editing on that one, and I would say that's leagues better than what I was doing on the Dishonored series.
And then whatever you do next will be better than that, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, exactly.
Until you plateau, and then you go, "Oh, everything sucks." Oh.
I'm sure Jake has many memories of the first 15 videos I edited that were rough before we finally went, "All right, we're doing Resident Evil 4," and in my brain I went, "This game is too important. I can't watch this." So it finally ended up being good enough to come out.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this earlier. Have you guys ever thought of doing like re-edits of old videos? Like
we
taking
have
old videos and
we have actually kind of mentioned that before. I don't know if we.
It's if we have the footage. The raw footage is kind of tough to get a hold of. But if we have the footage for them, absolutely.
I figured that would be the main thing. You just need the original footage.
It would be interesting to see how different, they are. If our instincts would still be the same to be like, this joke was funny, I'm going to keep it in, or I want to tighten this up, or sentence, or
Or by the time you go around to re-editing it, you've learned different tricks, or you potentially have new software that'll give you more potential. And
yeah, I went back and listened to, I think it was part 2 of Hello Neighbor, since we were just working on new episodes for it. And listening to it, I was like, oh man, the music is still there, but it's really low, and our back and forth was still good, but it felt so airy, and it didn't have quite as much like snappiness as maybe we have now. It's just,
we weren't as comfortable with each other also.
Yeah. It's just a very odd thing to learn. you and I have chemistry, but having chemistry on camera is different, you know?
It's super different.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I mean,
I kind of get nervous in front of a camera. I just don't know what to do or what to say most of the time.
I'm gonna be honest. Out of the three of us, I feel like I'm the only one that doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely get a little nervous. Yeah.
I don't feel like you get nervous as much as you just go, "Oh, I need to be mindful."
Yeah, I was about
It's-
to say.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's definitely not nervous because I've been around cameras
Yeah.
forever, but it's definitely more of, okay, now it's time to perform. Okay,
Yeah.
now I need to be aware and I need to dance, monkey dance. You
Yeah.
know, it's definitely more of that.
I go straight into slappy blogger mode essentially. And
Yeah.
I'm here for the camera when it's on.
Yeah.
You pulling up the Casey Neistat? Is he still a thing? It's the only vlogger I can
really
think of.
don't think so.
I don't
I'm
think
fucking old, man.
Yeah.
I am old.
I don't think I know who that was.
Woo!
2012.
Maybe.
That's who that,
I
that's
don't
who
know.
that was. 2012.
Yes.
The movie with John Cusack. Yeah, that's
Nice.
Casey
And Casey
Neistat.
Neistat, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
What a
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good year.
Dude, did you guys see this? Did you hear about this? Did you see this?
See what?
Knocked Loose was on Jimmy Kimmel.
Of course we
I
saw
did
that.
see
Did you
that.
see? That's
Yeah.
wild.
You can't miss it. It's everywhere.
Is it? Is it
Yeah.
honestly everywhere?
Oh, I've been seeing it. Well, in the circles I run in, I
Right.
cannot avoid seeing it. It's been posted 100 times.
That's wild. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
They,
Good for them, man.
I mean, honestly.
Big
Yeah.
stride for that scene.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
the fact
big
that Kimmel
stride.
would have a pretty hard band like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Well, they
it's
are
crazy.
a hardcore band.
And it was so funny seeing all the reactions of people, you know, ooh, clutching their pearls and going, I can't believe Jimmy would have them on there.
Yeah.
We deserve an apology.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of that. I just saw that they were on the show.
There's been a lot of stupid grandstanding stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff that doesn't
Yeah.
amount to anything.
Well, stuff that's not real complaints from people who don't really care.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see that.
But yeah, I thought that was wild. I remember fucking years ago when George Lopez had a late night show, he always went out of his way to have people like that. Like I remember he had like Hollywood Undead on.
Yeah, Hollywood and Dead on like twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is like, man, Hollywood, they don't ever do like late night circuit shows. And
Yeah.
so they're like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. and
It's always cool to see alternative stuff like that.
I feel like I saw someone else, like, it wasn't Slipknot, but a band like that was also on there. There was a pretty
Yeah.
heavy band that he had on at one point.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I want to start guessing at the Slipknot band, and my first guess was like Mushroom Head or Glar or something like that.
Mushroom Head sounds right, to be honest.
Oh, does it really?
It does, actually. I don't know if that's true, but that sounds right.
Don't they hate
Nice.
each other?
I think
Mushroom
they
Head
do.
and Guar?
Mushroom Head and
Slipknot.
Slipknot.
Oh, probably.
Aren't they beefing?
I think
Have
so.
they
or
have they
did.
buried the hatchet?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, one of them is wildly successful in comparison to the other.
Do you remember when?
Which one? Who's to say?
If
Do
you
you-
have to ask.
You remember when Slipknot tried to sue Burger King for that chicken fry commercial they did?
Not at all.
They-
Please,
What? Hold
please describe it to
yeah,
me.
tell me all of what?
So Burger King came out with those chicken fries, and they were advertising it. And on one of their commercials, they had like this metal band where everybody was dressed up as these like fucking chickens, and they had these masks on that looked like dreads, and some of them had spikes coming out, and blah blah blah. But Slipknot was saying like, you guys are taking our image and using it in your
They sued
advertisement,
them for
whatever,
using
whatever.
their likeness?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I
Did
don't
they
know if they
win?
won.
Man,
or
that's so metal. That's
Yeah.
so metal, man.
I think
That's-
specifically Corey Taylor was the one that was upset about it, and one of the other members of the band came out and said, like, I don't know why he's so mad about this.
That's so fucking Metallica of them.
That's a Ulrich move if I've ever heard one.
Yeah. That's so Metallica of them. Oh my god.
I mean, I get you want to protect your brand, and there's a whole like corporate ladder where, you know, if someone else went around and was more legitimate in trying to steal your image and you sue them, they can go, well, they didn't go after these people, and that is
Yeah.
actual legal ground. So I understand you want to try and protect it in every
But-
way, shape, and form. But
Yeah.
Slipknot's already fucked in that regard because they don't go after most of the parodies.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
there's like zero, in my opinion, chance they won that. Them, to be fair though, they may have. Yeah.
This was years ago. Probably has to have been at least 15, 16 years ago.
I was gonna say if they were introducing chicken fries, yeah, that was hot minute ago. Which,
Yeah.
how good are chicken
God,
fries?
so good.
So good.
Spicy.
Spicy. Fucking
Yeah. And not even these spicy chicken fries, just the normal ones.
It's not the first time we've talked about this today.
All right, what's happening? I'm Ron Burgundy, and this is what's happening in your world tonight.
That made me think of Bruce Almighty when he's controlling the weather or the news guy, and he starts making
Steve Carroll?
Yeah.
Evan?
Yeah.
From Evan Almighty?
Yep.
The sequel that no one remembers?
Yep. Is it a sequel?
Yeah, it's the same character. He just becomes like Noah.
I didn't realize that was a sequel.
Idiot. I didn't know that either, though.
Idiot.
I just thought it was like a second movie.
I thought it was a separate movie as well. Look that up.
It's a sequel,
look that
man.
up.
What am I looking at?
I don't know.
Look it up. Find it right now.
I don't know, dude. Is Evan Almighty
I'm doing it.
a sequel to Bruce Almighty?
I'm waiting to be vindicated.
A spin-off and sequel of Bruce Almighty.
Yay! I win.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now. Here's a secret. I'm moving.
Yeah.
I'm
No
getting the,
way.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of that shit.
Congratulations.
I'm moving into a house. Yay!
Hell yeah.
And you know why I'm excited about it?
Backyard.
That. But also, there are fucking weirdos at my apartment.
More new homeless people.
I think these people have houses. They were just weird.
Oh.
Weird.
Yeah, I was outside again.
Oh,
Well-
don't do that. Bad idea.
I know. Stay inside always.
Yeah, bad idea.
Especially
Air?
in an apartment complex.
Yeah.
I was walking Keanu. This is last night. It's right before bed. Like always, it's when the weird shit comes out. It's like 10 o'clock at night, pitch black, and the area that I walk in, it's this big open field, and on the very far end is this group of like 9 trees that kind of bunch together,
Yeah.
and then right around there is the office.
Mhm.
And so we're walking, and he keeps looking over at the trees, and I look over, and it's just dark, and I'm like, dude, come on. He always just looks at nothing.
Yeah.
And so we walk a little further, and he is just not stopping. He's like fixated on these trees.
Yeah, he sees something.
And I look back over, and something looks a little off, but I can't quite tell. And I'm sitting there, and I'm just staring. And all of a sudden, I see this small little light, and it's the cherry of a cigarette. And there's 2 people dressed in black clothing, like black hoodie, black sweatpants, and there's 2 of them behind a tree just smoking this cigarette, completely far away from the parking lot, away from the apartments. It was weird, and I didn't like it, and Keanu didn't either. And I won't have to deal with that anymore.
That's what
Are
I say.
you
I
sure
don't
that
like
you
that.
don't live in an apartment complex full of hitmen?
It's possible. It's honestly possible.
The weird guts in the trash can, the homeless people that for sure had code words going between them, the guys smoking cigarettes in all black by the trees, watching, staking it out,
just waiting.
just hanging.
You had homeless men with code words?
This was in
You were there.
podcast episode 3.
You were there for this. We talked about the homeless lady and the homeless guy that told them they were guys. I'm not telling you this. Why?
We've
am I fucking
already
explaining-
done it.
Yeah, why am I
We've
explaining
already,
this?
we've already done
use
it.
your
You've
brain.
already heard it.
Yeah, I guess I don't remember that.
It was a riveting story. I
It
told
was
it very
good.
well.
It was like fucking 6 minutes of the podcast.
Yeah, I bet if I heard it again, I'd be like, oh yeah.
Oh, if you heard it again, yeah,
The
the
whole
whole
thing.
fucking would. Okay,
But if you
yeah,
had
fucking
continued,
genius.
if you had continued just a little bit with that explanation, I bet it would have been like, oh yeah.
What a shame.
Yep.
What a shame.
I guess we'll never get it.
Yeah. Hey, I just realized there's some Pacific Rim stuff in the background. There's a kaiju fighting a giant mech in the background there. You see it?
Sick.
That's pretty cool.
Hell
It
yeah.
is cool.
That's the coolest shit I've ever seen.
I think kaiju are sick. I love kaiju.
What's your favorite kaiju movie?
Ooh,
You a big Godzilla guy?
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I'm gonna be honest. I love Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla?
Yeah.
Did you see Godzilla -1?
Of course, I saw Godzilla -1. Probably the best Godzilla.
It's unbelievable.
It's. Did you see it in black and white?
no.
So we went and saw it. I saw it 3 times. So me and my
Really?
Yeah,
Holy
Me
shit.
and my buddy Ian went and saw it the day it came out, and
Yeah.
we saw it with subtitles on. And
Yeah.
then me and Shannon went and saw it, and then me and Shannon and Ian and his girlfriend went and saw it in black and white with
Nice.
the Japanese like text and everything.
Yeah,
It was fucking peak. Oh my god, it was so worth it.
that's
Hell yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, I had such a good time, and I cannot wait for them to put that back in theaters.
It was unbelievable.
I'm buying the Blu-ray version specifically because it comes with that version of it on the disc.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever seen any of the Godzilla movies.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah, this is like the original like Toho studio. Like this is the Japanese
this is
Godzilla.
one of the first in 25 years.
I mean, outside of Shin Godzilla.
Yeah, but Shin Godzilla's a different timeline, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all like very
Well,
loose. It's the same director,
Yeah.
but yeah,
I thought this was like on the original timeline.
is it?
Yeah, I believe so. I might be wrong.
I know that director is doing a sequel to Godzilla -1, I believe. Yeah,
Yep.
which is exciting.
So hyped. So hyped.
The atomic breath blew me away.
No pun intended.
Nice. Yeah, it was awesome. And the fact that they made it for like $12 million and it won the
Insane.
Oscar for best visual effects.
And they made like 250 million.
Oh, made a shitload of money. Well deserved.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was happy to contribute to those numbers multiple times.
Handily. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I made Shannon go twice.
Oh
I
man,
know
what a
she-
trooper.
Yeah, I know
What a
she
trooper.
What a trooper.
I know she enjoyed the first time we went and saw it, and it was pretty good, but
Yeah.
I could tell the second time, about 15 minutes into the black and white version and
Right.
everything, she just checked out a little bit.
After the intro when they're on the island,
Yeah.
it gets to the meat of the movie, then it's like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, they're
Oh yeah,
talking.
there's actual movie
Oh,
here.
and-
Yeah.
Oh, and they're talking some more.
Yeah.
Oh, they're talking more.
There's more talking. Yeah, it's good. You should
You should watch it.
you
Check
should watch it. You
Absolutely.
really should.
It's so unbelievably good.
Do you like the recent like American Godzilla movies?
I think they're pretty decent.
Yeah, they're very Americanized.
The MonsterVerse
of course.
movies,
Yeah, the MonsterVerse ones. Yeah.
I don't really like King Kong.
Did you watch the new one, the Godzilla vs Kong or whatever?
Well, I've seen most of it. I haven't seen the whole thing. I really need to finish it. But
Yeah.
I'm not a big Kong fan.
I don't think I've seen any of the King Kong movies either.
What do you do, man?
Yeah,
What do you do?
Why don't you just
Why
check
do you-
out of this conversation then?
Not watch movies. I kind of have been checked out. I'm trying to find spots to talk, but I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a shame, man. That's a shame. You should watch them.
Yeah, do you want
They're
to watch more
stupid and they're
movies?
awful, but they're fun.
Yeah, mostly if I'm watching a movie, I always vote on horror stuff.
Shin Godzilla and Godzilla -1 are kind of horror movies, both.
They're horror for someone.
Yeah.
Those poor Japanese people.
Yeah,
Worst day of their
They
life.
have some spooky moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I myself would consider it horror though.
You haven't seen it. You don't know.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You have a
Yeah.
point there, but I
We
don't know. Something about it.
Branch out, my guy.
No,
Branch
you.
out.
No,
I
you.
do all the time, frequently.
Watch a romantic comedy, man.
Yeah, dude.
Dip your toe in.
I've seen a couple.
One or two.
50 First Dates.
That movie's good.
That's a romantic comedy.
That's a good one.
I have seen that one. It's been years.
Shark
since I've
Boy and
seen
Lava
that one.
Girl.
Dude,
Good one.
They end up together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't they brother and sister?
Wait, what?
That's why I said that.
Nice.
He caught the joke and played along immediately.
I mean, I kind of knew that. That's why I asked.
Isn't it wild? Robert Rodriguez made that movie.
Did he really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah,
Who's
because that's.
that?
I don't know who that is either. I'm assuming the creator.
I know
of
for
Shark
sure
Boy
that
Lava
Kiba
Girl.
knows who that is.
Oh, so you
The
do
look on
know
your
who
face
it is.
got me though. Yeah.
I believe that Connor doesn't know, but I know Kiba knows.
I've got no idea. I'm not hip or with the times.
That was
With the director from that's been around for 30 years.
you were with his time for sure.
What would you say his most famous movie is?
Shark Boy and Lava Girl, dog.
Well, outside of that, Spy Kids 2.
Did he do Spy Kids 3 as well?
He did the first three, yeah.
Okay, I feel like Spy Kids 3, because that's the... Well, no, actually, you're right. Spy Kids 2 has made the resurgence, so now it's Spy Kids 2.
What's the God line? Does God stay away in heaven for fear of what he created?
I don't remember.
It's some hard ass line
Yeah.
that's in a fucking Spy Kids movie.
I just remember the thumbs.
The thumbheads.
Yeah.
They kind of scared me a little, if I'm being honest.
Weren't they like thumbins or something?
Was that what they were called?
I think they were called thumbins. I don't know.
I believe it. That's stupid.
I don't remember what they were called. I think I saw the first one, and then after that, I never saw them.
I just remember that fucking freeze-dried food microwave that made them that perfect McDonald's meal, and it makes me cry inside because it's 2024, and I still had to have Connor pick me up nuggies on his way here.
I remember a scene of a guy, they walk into the shop, and this guy's using a screwdriver on his finger, and he says he's working on the world's smallest camera and just shows his finger to the camera.
Peak cinema.
Yeah, something like that.
Peak cinema.
Shows their little image on a TV somewhere.
I don't do psychedelics, and I don't know anyone that does do psychedelics. But if I did know some people that did psychedelics, I would recommend that they watch Spy Kids 2 and 3 on psychedelics.
First one's stone cold sober though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's important that you know the plot. You have to know how we got here.
You gotta know the characters. You gotta know the plot.
You have to know how we got here.
Then after that, pull the ripcord, baby.
Well, that's what they do.
Honestly.
Yeah, seriously, that's what they do. I mean, one kind of sort of grounded. This is sort of a little
Kinda, to a degree.
It's the world, man. The whole world is going, dude. It's all over. Everything's awful.
Are Shark Boy and Lava Girl and the kids from Spy Kids, are they the same people?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sick.
Wow.
I didn't know.
Get some culture, man.
The answer is no.
No, they're not.
The same actress does play in. Isn't she in Shark Boy and Lava Girl
Is
somewhere?
that the same girl?
No, not the main girl. But isn't she in?
I don't know. I never saw Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Oh, what?
Oh,
well, I'm
what?
pretty sure there are some actors from Spy Kids that are in Shark Boy and Lava Girl, but I don't believe they play the same characters. I think they're like separate people, just acting.
Robert Rodriguez uses a lot of the same actors across like all of his movies. Because the Spy Kid girl, is in the second Machete movie when she's like fucking grown up.
Oh my God, she is.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she
Alexa
is.
Vega, is that her name?
Yeah, I don't know, but
I have no idea.
The real answer, though, to earlier, have you seen From Dusk Till Dawn? Vampires in the Mexican bar?
No, at first I was thinking of 30 Days of Night.
Where did you find this guy?
I don't watch a lot of movies, man.
That's a horror movie.
My aesthetic is partially based off of From Dusk Till Dawn.
Is it?
I can see that.
It's low key a little.
Yeah, I can see that.
Low key a little.
Connor has homework.
Watch some movies.
From Dusk Till Dawn, Machete, 1 and 2.
I'd say both.
Yeah.
I think the first one's probably better, but both are
Spy
fun.
Kids 2.
What was his Grindhouse movie? The one that went with Planet Terror. Did you like Planet Terror?
I like see Planet Terror.
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of shit on it, but I liked it.
Is it on anywhere that I can see it?
No idea.
Oh,
no idea. Who's to say?
Yeah.
But From Dusk Till Dawn, before the next time we record a podcast, you have to watch it. Sorry. Tough shit, buddy.
I'll watch it.
I would love it if we all made it a point, not just to watch it before the next podcast, but if we can, to find time to watch it the night before. That way we can all come into the podcast fresh. Because I think it would be really fun to have a movie conversation where we all can just...
Little movie club.
Fresh on our minds. Just 15 minutes of, this is my experience with it. Watched it last night, so it's right here,
That was my first thought, to watch it a day or two before the next time we meet up.
Do you think you can have the time for that?
I can certainly try.
If you can, I will totally make the time to catch up on it too.
I'm positive I can find the time to do it.
It is free on Pluto TV.
Shit.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. I have to be able to find it.
It's on Pluto TV, dude.
I don't have Pluto.
It's
free.
You literally
is it free?
It's free.
That's what they say. It's free on Pluto TV.
Okay.
Yeah, you just download the app and it's there.
Nice.
You just watch it.
Yeah, it's on your Roku TV.
I don't have Roku.
It's everywhere. Whatever you've got, it's there.
I just have my Xbox, but I can download Pluto on Xbox.
I said that because it rhymed.
Oh, but I can download Pluto on Xbox, can I?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, that's where I watched Gladiator 1 the other night on Pluto.
Nice.
Are you going to see Gladiator 2?
I already saw it. It's okay.
I did see.
No.
It's okay.
It's okay. Shut up.
Oh.
Do you like the first one?
I love the first one.
So I have never ever in my whole entire life seen the first one until like a week ago whenever I watched it. And the reason I didn't watch it for so long is because I've only heard people just going, oh, it's a perfect movie. It's so great. It's so great. It's so great for the past 24 years. So I was like, no way I'm going to watch this because obviously I'm not going to like it. And I didn't. I watched it and I went, oh yeah, it's good. Joaquin Phoenix is good. Russell Crowe's good. The story's good. But I've seen it, I feel like I've already experienced the movie. So whenever I finally got around to watching it, it was just
I thought it was really good.
Did you?
Yeah.
You've actually seen it?
Yeah.
Wow.
You watched it and you thought it was good?
Gladiator 1?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
I thought it was pretty good. I definitely don't think it's a perfect movie.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think it's a really well shot movie. I think specifically from a cinematography standpoint, that movie's gorgeous.
Which is a shame because one of my biggest complaints with the second one is I was like, it looks fine. but there isn't like that one shot or one moment where I'm like, whoa,
Really?
that shot, that looks cool.
There's like 3 of those in Gladiator 1.
Yeah,
To be fair, they're very engineered,
right.
but there's like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean is what you do for that the shot. You gotta work for it.
Yeah, well, I feel like spectacle cinema is kind of out, and it sucks. I miss spectacle cinema. 300, Gladiator, in my opinion, The Last Samurai. It's a lot of stuff in that tone, that very spectacle style.
It's funny that those are the 3 you go to because those are all right around that same time.
Yeah,
those
well,
those are mid 2000
that's
movies.
part
yeah.
of the reason I listed all 3
Yeah.
of those, because I was thinking about these are the ones that mattered to me at that point in time, and these are the ones that I think back on very frequently and go, man, those had some shots in them.
Is Gladiator from the mid 2000s? I thought it
Came out
earlier.
2000.
Yeah.
It's the year 2000.
Okay, so
I think 300 was 06, and I want to say Last Samurai was like 07.
Wow, I didn't realize 300 was 06. I thought it was like 08.
I remember
Maybe it's
seeing-
08.
I
It's
could
in
be-
that
yeah.
it's in that area though.
I remember seeing 300 in theaters, but I must not have loved it because I just have never really thought about that movie ever again.
Dude, I love 300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a tone of filmmaking that you like it or you don't. Their sharp use of color can be very off-putting. It's a tone that borrows heavily from Sin City, in my opinion. I don't necessarily know how a lot of people would feel about that comparison, but in terms of the way they did a lot of their color and their lighting, it gave me a lot of those vibes.
Yeah.
They were going for this very almost comic book style drama.
Which I mean, both of those are from comics. I
Yeah.
mean, Sin City was a comic, and so was 300,
And
both
also-
by Frank Miller, I believe.
And also, just to make sure everyone knows, 300 is fucking amazing. If you haven't caught that movie, please do yourself a favor, sit down and watch that movie, and make sure you do it in a dark room.
I didn't know it was a comic. I knew Sin City was. I didn't know 300 was.
Yeah, 300. I really like it. The I don't know. I feel like the internet as a whole pretty much just hates Zack Snyder.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest, man. I really like him as a director. He is very much style over substance, but I love his style.
That's okay. And
Yeah.
that's something that I feel like is kind of waning on filmmakers. They get really pressured into, oh, you have to do a little of everything instead of just doing what they think they're best at,
Right.
which makes some really unique and wonderful movies,
Yeah.
i.e. movies that I'm not the biggest fan of anymore, like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, that are great movies and are very stylized. And the only reason I don't like it is because the fan base is kind of gross.
Isn't that a shame
Yeah.
that like a fan base as a whole can kind of just turn you off of a
Absolutely.
property that you enjoy?
Yeah. Hate that.
Yeah, man. Scott Pilgrim. I haven't thought about that movie in forever.
Never seen that one.
You just haven't fucking watched anything, have you? Name one movie.
Gladiator.
Name one other movie you've seen.
The
Oh,
Pokemon
you had to
movie.
think for too long.
What?
Pokemon movie.
Nice. Deep
Yeah.
pull. What's the last movie you saw?
Goodness, what was the last movie I saw? I know that one of the last ones I saw, it was called Hereditary, I think.
That would
Okay.
have been months ago that you watched that.
It
months ago.
kind of was.
Because we recorded that podcast in October, and he said, I just watched Hereditary like a
Yeah.
month ago.
Yeah, that sounds about right, because it was a couple months ago.
What was the last new movie you saw before Hereditary?
Oh, goodness, I don't even know.
Wow.
One of the last things I know I remember watching was The Haunting of the Hill House
That's
series.
a series.
That's
That's
I-
not-
Which is also
I even-
good.
I even
A Haunting
said
of Hill
series.
House and The Haunting of Bly Manor.
That
Yeah,
those
very
were
good.
super
Love
good.
that
Very
shit.
good. Very, very
Oof.
good. What about you? What's
I watched Terrifier. I think I watched the first one.
I was actually just about to say I watched Terrifier 3.
when did you watch it?
I watched it about a month ago. Yeah. And I'm gonna anger the audience. I didn't have time to go see it in theaters. When this comes out, it'll have been like 2 months or a month and a half since I said this, or since I actually watched it. But yeah, I watched it on my TV with my girlfriend at home, and she did not watch most of it.
Why
It's
would
it's
that?
gory.
She did not like it.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of people believe that that's a movie that you need to see in theaters, and they think it's blasphemous that I would have waited to watch it outside of theaters.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know, right?
it's
Bunch of
fine, yeah.
bitches.
There are certain movies where it's like, wow, really benefits to see it in a theater. Terrifier would never, ever be anywhere on my list of movies where you gotta see it.
I don't want to see that with people. That makes me uncomfortable.
See, I don't care about movies enough to ever need to see one in theaters.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, I'm just not a big cinema guy, I guess.
So what's the last movie you saw in theaters? Do you remember?
In theaters.
So I'm gonna be honest. I go once a week.
I don't remember.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm there all the time.
I gotta start doing that. I feel like I miss a lot of movies.
Yeah, I
Do
see.
you have like one of those passes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
I see everything that comes out. Was there 3 days ago? I saw Gladiator 2.
You should start bringing that up more.
Yeah.
You should be talking about that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
nice.
I like that. That's really sick.
Man, now I'm thinking hardcore about the last movie I went to see in theaters, and I can't think of it. I have no idea.
What, Pokemon the first movie?
I don't have
Probably.
theater money most of the time, but I could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the movies. I love going. I like, because I'm the opposite. Terrifier 3. Yeah, I want to see that with people.
Yeah.
I want the crowd reaction of whenever something gory and gross happens of the
Little gas.
okay.
like
Okay,
yeah.
So you're disgusting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm a filthy, nasty person. Yeah. Did you guys see about the? I think it happened yesterday. The South Korean president declared martial law, tried to like take over the country. Did you guys see that?
No.
No, but this is not funny. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But like a month ago, me and Connor were at work, and I spent a significant amount of time explaining their governmental system and why it's so scary and why it's so prone to dangerous things like this happening.
South Korea, really?
Yeah. And then
Here they are.
That's funny. I didn't look into it too much because I was at work and I got an alert saying, hey, the South Korean president is trying to commit a coup. He's declaring martial law. And I went, wow, that's interesting. When I go on break, I'm going to look into this and see what's happening. I went on break about 20 minutes later and there was already an alert from their parliament. And they had unanimously voted it down 192 to nothing.
Nice.
It was already over.
Yeah.
Could you imagine trying to commit a coup and then people just going,
No, we're not doing that.
nah, and then it's over?
Yep.
That's an awkward next day at work.
That's he's not gonna wake up tomorrow.
There might be an
guy's
issue.
not gonna wake up tomorrow.
Yeah.
What was his reasoning? Why was he trying to do that?
Didn't look into it any further.
He just wanted to take
No,
over the
he
government,
did.
I guess.
You
Yeah.
did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know either, but I'm gonna guess he just wanted to take over the government.
I'm sure he had his reasons.
Well, yeah, wanting to take over the government.
Yeah.
That's a reason.
That's so wild. I have never like seen such a huge news article and then it be just finished like
Fuck.
minutes later.
They really said, "Sir, we finally finished arming the missiles. Oh, you can go ahead and disarm them." It's really, honestly, guys, it's no big deal.
It's actually done
no,
now, you know.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's
I was
fine.
just kidding. I was actually just kidding. That was just a joke, you know.
everything's
It was
fine. They
just a
worked.
joke.
They worked though, right? Yeah.
That was a test.
Cool. Yeah, good. Good on you guys. All right.
Good.
See you guys on Thursday.
Proud of you.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking insane.
Isn't that wild? What wacky shit have you guys been up to?
I got some new plugins for some of our stuff. Been working on. It made our last podcast that came out today actually sound significantly better. I don't know if you've listened to any yet.
Not at all. Not
Yeah.
even a single second.
Pretty good stuff. I also got us like 20 new games on Steam.
You did.
I did.
Do you want to maybe tease one or two for some future content?
I would love it if you guys each picked one that you would want to, out of the list you saw. Well, we can all three pick one to bring up. I'll let you go first. Out of the list you saw, what's one game you want to tease them in on? Because I really did get 20.
I saw one called Hitler is My Crush, and I am very interested in that one.
Are we going to have to record that today?
We can.
I would love to.
We can play that. I have no
Sick.
idea. I'm also curious. What do you just based off the title, what do you think the game is?
A dating game.
That's funny. I also am getting like,
Yeah.
it's a visual novel kind of dating sim.
I shouldn't have told you guys the name of the game.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have hovered over it. I should have just let you see the picture.
Is that right then?
No,
Oh, okay.
but you
like
guys
it
are
is.
making assumptions.
I feel like it's pretty
Visual novel dating sim. That's my shot. Yeah.
Samesies.
Shut the fuck up. All right, Jay, what's yours?
The original Resident Evil.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's the one that I'm excited for.
He's so
Oh
happy.
my
We're
God.
going back to the manor, and by
Oh
back I mean
my
we're
God.
going there for the first time.
I'm gonna break you guys in on a little plan I had. I was honestly planning on just modding the fuck out of Resident Evil, the original one,
Alright.
to have it be just crazy random, like so that I don't know what's going on.
Ooh.
You know, that way.
It's new for us
Yeah,
all.
so that way when we play it, it's like the items are in different places, everything is weird, and it'll be a real. I mean, I'll still know the layout, I'll still know the puzzles, but
But I won't.
But that'll
Yeah,
help.
yeah.
Help it feel like.
Oh, are you gonna be playing? Oh, we actually. Now that I think about it, you're probably gonna have to because even
I'm gonna be honest. I am going to play every single Resident Evil game on this channel. I don't care what other.
except Resident Evil 6, which you guys will be playing co-op
Is that what we're doing? Are we doing Resident Evil 6?
That's what it sounds like.
at some point.
At some point. Okay.
At
that's
some
fine.
point, and when we do, it's gonna be co-op with the two of you and me just talking shit.
I don't
He's just
care.
talking shit.
Any other series, any other game, I don't care. Resident Evil,
Dude.
those are all mine.
I don't know if you can
Those are
see
mine.
the excitement in my eyes that
Yeah.
you just told me that. I am.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna randomize anything. I have to let you just experience that game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I saw it in your eyes.
Beautiful.
You said, I want to play the original Resident Evil. And you said,
I'm probably not gonna like it.
Oh, you're gonna.
I'm gonna
hate
have a
it.
bad time.
You're gonna hate
That's the
it.
spirit.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. He's gonna hate it.
Yeah. What are you excited for? What are you gonna tease? Give him a little sprinkle of.
Squirrel with a gun.
oh yeah, I want to play that one too. That sounds
Squirrel
fun.
with a gun.
I have no idea. That one I don't know.
That one looks
Today we might just run through some of these short ones.
There's some wacky stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fun. I would love
Yeah.
to.
We might
Beautiful.
do some. I'm gonna let one out. A fourth one. You guys ready?
Yeah.
We might do some Tomato Jones.
Tomato Jones.
Jones.
That was the other one I was interested in, but Hitler is my crush. Just had me more by the name.
I can't wait to tag this podcast when it comes out.
Oh. I am honestly super excited, and it'll take years, but I'm excited to get through all of the Resident Evil games. And once we do the main lines, I definitely want to get into the Revelations and the Code Veronicas and all the little offshoots. Yeah.
I would love to even get some of the Game Boy ports eventually.
Or have you played the Game Boy?
I've played a couple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to tease anything. But I played a few. Through completely legal sources.
Of course.
I bought the Game Boy and those games.
Of course.
Yeah, that's of course.
Only way to do it.
Of course. How else would you?
You wouldn't.
Exactly.
You wouldn't. Yeah, no
You
one.
couldn't.
You wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Couldn't.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So we've had a bunch of sales going on at work because of Thanksgiving time. It was stressful, and I did a bunch of Thanksgiving stuff with my family because of Thanksgiving time. Did you guys do anything cool for the holidays?
I slept most of the day on Thanksgiving, and I worked.
Me and my lovely girlfriend, we made some jalapeno poppers. Because I
Nice.
wanted something a little out of the box. You know, I'm tired of all the same Thanksgiving foods, so I was like, I want to make something a little different. We did jalapeno poppers, little cream cheese, little bacon. That was pretty good. Yeah. Connor wouldn't like it though. It's spicy.
Yeah,
It would literally kill him. It would
Yeah,
turn
I
him
feel
into a
like-
ghost.
It
Yeah.
really would. And there's like a tick that can make you allergic to red meat. Have you heard about that?
Is that real?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever heard that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you some kind of disease, makes you allergic to red meat. Imagine how sad you'd be.
I would be so sad. I love red meat.
I know you do.
It's terrible for me, but I like to eat it.
Yeah, but it's so good.
It's so good.
So good.
Why would I ever eat anything else?
I do believe they're in that situation. There's a medication you can get to where you can still eat a steak. Just pop a pill before you eat steak or something. But yeah, that's a thing, man.
It's too much work.
It's
Who would
an
wanna
awful
live?
experience.
Who would
That's
wanna
just-
live that
I
way?
would
Yeah.
give up. I would give up.
Just drive off a cliff at that point.
No, I would just lay there and die.
Let yourself starve.
Yeah.
Hydrate.
What are they gonna do?
How long, if you laid here right now on the floor,
6 hours.
you could last 6 hours before
6
you had to get
hours.
up and eat?
Oh, well, no. Before I had to get up and eat, I could probably go like 15 hours, 16
You
hours.
think you could go 15 and then you'd be like, nah, I need it. I need it. You don't think you could hold out longer?
Oh, I mean, if it was like a genuine holdout, I could probably make it 30 hours.
30?
Yeah.
I think I'd have to get up to use the restroom before that.
Well, yeah, he said you could get up and do other stuff. You just can't get up to eat.
Yeah.
I could get up, go pee, lay down, go pick up a guitar, lay down with it, you know?
I was gonna say you could get up to go lay down.
What else are you gonna do? You can't eat.
You can't eat?
I would assume you're already laying down.
Well, that's what I got up.
You
I
gotta
can't-
lay back
yeah.
down once you've gotten up.
Dude, what do you mean? I'm not. You just. Oh, God, he doesn't get it.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Get up, to get down.
With
Jump around.
the sickness.
Hell yeah, dude. Love to mash up.
Dude, you should mash up some songs.
You should. Do some
Do
DJ stuff.
Yeah, sure, guys.
DJ, what would be your No, that name's already taken. What would be your DJ name?
Skrillex.
I think that one's also already taken.
Oh, shit.
My
Hyperlight.
DJ name?
Yeah.
Ibanez S420QM.
Nice.
Mhm.
Rolls off the tongue.
Beautiful, yeah.
Ibanez S420QM. Yeah.
I hate it. That's actually really bad. It's bad. It's no good. Did you guys ever listen to Skrillex's band? From first to last? You guys?
Band? No.
From first, yeah.
From first to last? Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
That's Sonny Moore, my dude.
Excuse me? Those are names I don't know.
Skrillex. That's Sonny Moore, my dude.
Is that his Christian name?
That's his legal name.
His God-given name?
His
Sonny
birth
Moore?
name.
His mother given name.
Sonny Moore.
Is that honestly for true? Is that on his birth
Sonny
certificate?
Moore.
That's his name.
Yeah.
Wow.
At least on the internet.
Why would I lie to you about that?
I don't know. That sounds like something you would lie to me about.
It does, actually. Yeah, I would. He's right. I would.
You lie about a bunch of stuff.
I do. He's right. I would gaslight him on that. That would have been a funny one.
And you still might be. And this might be the deepest gaslight ever.
Yeah, seriously, look it up right now. Sonny Moore.
Kiba? Connor?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to play some games?
Oh, God, no.
Absolutely.
Those are very differing reactions. Hey, we have a returning game to the Totally Not a Podcast.
Is it the anime one?
It is brand spanking new, but still old.
Wait, is it the anime one?
It's the anime one.
Hey!
It is the anime one, but it's different.
Damn it.
It's different. It's not anime this time.
What is it?
Then it's not the anime one?
Exactly. Right now, scale of 1 to 10, how much do you guys love
I
Futurama?
want the anime one.
8.5.
Yeah, we're doing. Is it Futurama? See, I almost said it's an anime. Is it Futurama?
I might be better at this one than the anime one.
You won the anime one.
If everyone remembers, we have a brand new, beautiful, state-of-the-art point system for our game section of the Totally Not a Podcast.
I do.
The games, whoever wins at the games, they get points, they get Jake Bucks.
Yes.
And then once you get 50 Jake Bucks, you can go, here you go.
I'm
and you
the
can
host
cash
now.
them in, and you get to host games, and also there's maybe some secret surprises that come with it.
Look at me.
Sexual
I am the
flavor.
host now.
I hope you please say that whenever
I've been waiting
it's your
to say
turn.
that since I was exporting this the other day.
That's funny. But yeah, you get to host the games, and you get to do whatever wacky stuff you want.
Gross.
Currently, do you guys remember what your Jake Buck level
Oh,
is?
God. Lay it on.
Absolutely.
Guys, Kiba, you have 20 Jake Bucks in your wallet. It's overflowing.
Fuck yeah.
Connor, you have a measly 12.
Nice.
There's still room. There's still time to catch up.
Still grateful for the 12.
Here we are going to be playing Is It Futurama? Since this is what I assume will only be slam dunks
By me.
by both of you.
Yep.
Whenever you get it correct, you will win Jake Bucks. When you get it wrong, I will take those Jake Bucks from
Okay,
you.
I
the
don't believe that was part of the previous competitions.
Back
Why
in-
the fuck are you? You don't get to just start taking points away now.
I'm not taking the points.
You are
Only the
taking-
Jake Bucks.
Yeah. This,
Ah,
what the
gotcha.
Yeah,
fuck?
that's-
You don't just get to start taking the bucks away now.
That's what the bank does. The
I'm
bank
kind of-
gives it, the bank takes it away.
Yeah, I'm kind of on his side. That's kind of whack. But I
Well-
think that's whack about the actual
No, hold
banking
on,
system,
hold on.
too.
You know what I recently heard about North Korea?
What's that?
There was a coup. A coup.
There was also one in South Korea, too.
Excuse me. You know what I just heard about South Korea?
What's
What? There was a coup.
Are you trying to formulate a coup right here?
A coup
In the
coup?
totally
Me
not a
too.
studio?
Why? Hold on. Wait. What made this? What? Why?
Get good.
Yeah,
good.
scrub.
Yeah, get good, Scrub.
God,
what are you
I
doing?
can't not finish it.
This is Futurama. Come on. So, Connor, you're going first.
Okay.
This first section, we're doing Philip J. Fry quotes.
Okay.
I will give you a quote. You have to tell me if it is a real quote by Fry or if it was created by Chat GPT.
Let's hear it.
Space. It seems to go on and on forever. But then you get to the end and a gorilla starts throwing barrels at you.
That's real.
That is correct. That is
Yeah.
actually, I
Yeah.
think, the very first
Yeah,
line of
yeah,
the first
it's
episode.
So funny. It's
Is
so
it really?
funny.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
so funny. Yeah, I love that line.
that is correct. Connor, you get 2 Jake Bucks.
Hell
Guys,
yeah.
can we get buzzers soon? That way we can just one me or Connor can hit a button to buzz in and be like,
That would be
Really
fun.
fancy.
Yeah, we could do that
Yeah.
at some point. Yeah. All right, Kiba, are you ready?
oh, it's my turn.
Philip J. Fry quote.
Yes.
Why am I sticky and naked? Did I miss something fun?
Yeah, that's real.
Is that real?
Yeah.
That is correct.
I could have told you that. I knew that was real.
That's 2 Jake Bucks right in your pocket. See, you were worried about me taking them. Come
Yeah,
on.
I am still worried about that.
You shouldn't be. It's
That is
easy.
still
You
a
guys
worry of
both
mine.
love Futurama.
And I am still worried.
Connor, you ready?
Yes.
Time travel's easy. Just fall asleep in one century and wake up in another. Works every time.
Real.
You fool, that is Chat
Is
GPT.
it really? Is it really?
Connor, I'm taking those 2 Jake Bucks right back from you.
Shit!
Oh man, thanks. My wallet was getting a little light, so I appreciate
Are
it.
you back at 12 again?
He is back at 12.
Back at 12.
He is back at 12.
Proud of you.
Thanks, dude.
Still breaking even.
Kiba, Philip J. Fry quote: "Is it real? Is it Chat GPT? Not even if we rub the engine with cheetah blood."
Real.
That is a real Fry quote.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, it is.
I was questionable about that, but I was like, that sounds right. I feel like I can picture that.
Right there. Two Jake Bucks. See? What were you worried
A
about?
lot.
A lot, as
Many
you should
things.
Shut up!
I was worried about Connor's confidence.
now it's at the floor.
Yeah, well, he's
Yeah.
gonna end up in the whorehouse.
Probably. He's gonna owe me Jake Bucks.
No.
You're gonna go into debt.
You can't take away
Just
what
where I
already
want 'em.
have. I have them in cash right now, so even if you tried to take it back,
He said I have me in cash right now. He's gonna go make a bunch of copies.
Now we have episodes. I'm going to give you a blurb of an episode. Tell me if it's real or if it was created by Chat GPT.
whose turn is it? My turn right now?
It is your turn.
Sick.
All right, Connor. The Planet Express crew is sent to collect space honey from giant bees. Leela insists on taking Fry and Bender despite the danger. During the mission, a giant bee stings Fry while protecting Leela, seemingly killing him. Is that real or
Yes.
is that Chat GPT?
That is absolutely real.
That is real.
It's one of the most emotional episodes in the
I
entire
was
series.
about
The
to
Sting.
say
The
that,
Sting, one of the best episodes. Yeah.
that episode still makes me want to fucking claw my eyes out with emotion.
Absolutely.
That one and Luck of the Fryish. Every time they come on, I always get like, I'm a tough boy. I'm a tough boy.
A bark to remember.
That,
I don't ever
that
watch
one I
that
would say is
episode
the-
because the end,
Yeah.
it's always just,
That-
yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. My goodness.
Saddest
What are they
episode.
doing? What are they doing to us? All right, Kiba. When Professor Farnsworth accidentally uploads his consciousness into the Planet Express building's AI system, the crew discovers that the building has now become sentient and micromanages their lives. Is that real? Is that Chat GPT?
That's ChatGPT.
That's Chat GPT all day.
Sorry, bud.
All day.
Sorry, bud.
Shit!
That's 2 Jake Bucks. Connor.
Que pasa, wey?
During a routine delivery, the Planet Express crew are sent to a former mining colony that was abandoned decades ago. After dropping off the package, Bender decides to loot some of the forgotten treasures of the colony, triggering a security system. This now strands he and Fry there while the ship takes off without them. Is that real? Is that Chat GPT?
Oh god, I want to say that's real so bad. I
Is
want to
it?
say it's so bad. Yeah, it's real.
Baby, that's not real.
That's not real.
That's
God.
Chat GPT.
I feel like I can picture these things though.
I think that you're thinking about the computer or the robot-only world when they make the trip there.
See, that is exactly
yeah.
what I was thinking.
And
Thinking
it's
of the
Leela
traffic
and-
That's
shit.
what I thought you were thinking of because I thought of
Yeah.
the same thing. Yeah.
God damn it,
You were so
sounds
close.
like a cool
You were so
episode.
close.
I hate this game.
I would watch that episode.
You were
but
doing
no.
so good. You were so happy.
You're doing so good. You're so happy.
Kiba,
That's me.
a pickup game with a family-owned pizza place across the street leads to Leela being the first female Blurns Ball player, but she has to struggle to avoid being the worst player to ever exist. Is that real? Or is
Oh,
that-
absolutely, yeah.
that is real.
Yeah, and she ends up in the Burns Ball Hall of Fame for being the worst player ever.
She does.
It's a massive deal.
She
Then she
does.
decides she wants to inspire young women. So she goes out there and tries to win, but she still sucks.
What were you worried about? You're nailing them all.
You don't even want me to start listing my worries.
Oh, please don't. We move now to Zoidberg quotes. Everyone's favorite, Zoidberg. I believe it is Connor's turn.
Yes.
He's gonna kill it on this one. He knows Zoidberg like the back of his hand.
Look at me, Dr. Zoidberg, homeowner.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
real.
Yeah.
That is a real quote.
Hey.
Do you remember what it's from?
I feel like it a dumpster
Is he when he picks
or a
up the
cardboard
shell?
box or something.
It's whenever he picks up the shell whenever they go to the deep south.
I thought that's when he picked up the shell. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And then
fine.
it burns down with Bender's cigarette or his cigar.
I also love that he's a lobster man in a crab shell.
Yeah. Kiba.
That's me. Again.
I may not have friends, but at least I have this beautiful jar of pickled squid. It's the closest thing I have to a social life.
Oh, that's ChatGPT.
That's ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ChatGPT all day.
He would never reference things so finely, so eloquently.
Now we move on to Bender quotes.
Okay.
Okay, you probably do have this one, actually.
Because I say that one quote all the time.
I feel like you say a couple quotes.
I might.
Connor, it's you.
Let's hear it.
If it doesn't involve booze, bending, or stealing, count me out.
Real.
That's ChatGPT.
No, it's fucking not, dude.
That's ChatGPT. Oh, Connor, you're falling apart.
I'm still even.
I came in with 12. I'm leaving with 12. Damn it.
The bank's got a mortgage on my house, but I'm still positive.
Oh. All right, Kiba, Bender quotes. Teamwork is just a fancy word for me doing less work.
That's real.
That's ChatGPT.
That's ChatGPT.
That's
You
ChatGPT.
fucking
I
idiot,
do
dude.
suck. I'm the
Idiot.
worst.
That's what you were worried about. I just
Yeah.
took those 2 Jake bucks right back
I'm the
from
worst,
you.
But I'm still beating the shit out of you.
You were not wrong. Last category. Episode titles.
I'm terrible. At
Yeah,
this.
I'm gonna fuck this one up.
Here we go. Here we go. Connor.
Yep.
The fry who knew too much.
Real.
That's ChatGPT. That is not a real episode.
I'm
You
not even
fool.
mad.
Why would you even think
I'm
that?
not even mad
Okay,
about it. I
thought
told
that
you
was
I'd
real,
be
bro.
mad. Yeah, see, you're
Okay.
wiping your head because you're stressing too.
Yeah, I am stressing.
Well, no matter what, you're gonna win. So.
Oh well, yeah, I know that, but I still want to flawless you.
Kiba. The why of fry.
That's real.
That is real. That's a real episode. It's where the brains come in,
Yeah.
and he has to fight off the brains with his stupid power.
Whatever.
Because
Everyone.
Nibbler,
Everyone knows that one.
Whatever.
his heavy poops.
Connor. Bendless love.
Real.
That is real.
Nice.
That is real. What was the episode?
Bender falls in love with a hooker.
Yeah, the first half was right.
Bender falls in love with a soda machine.
It's the whenever
Or the ship.
he's a scab at the place with Flexo, and he falls in love with Flexo's girlfriend.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name, but
Ah.
she makes the hangers. Yeah. Come on, everyone knows that one.
Nope, not everyone.
All right, Kiba. Zoidberg's very slightly better day.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, that's ChatGPT.
Yeah. So I told you that was ChatGPT.
Yeah. Because again, nothing good would happen to Zoidberg.
Yeah, I told you that's ChatGPT. Remember when I said that?
I do
That's what I
remember.
said.
Yeah, right. Remember?
Oh man, that was it.
How much
That
are
was
we at?
That was Futurama,
All right.
guys.
Who won?
Connor, at the end of that, you're at 12.
Nice.
Yeah, again, came in with 12, left with 12.
I'm leaving with 12.
Yeah. At the end of that, Kiba, you were at 28.
Shit.
So I'm winning.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
For
Handily.
now.
That is Connor's 12 to Kiba's 28.
Eventually, you're gonna get to 50, and you're gonna
First
cash
to
that
50.
shit in, and I'm gonna still be at 12.
No, you'll go
I'll
back
be
to
in the
0.
lead.
Oh shit, he's right. He will be in the lead.
Now
Once
he'll
I-
go back to 0.
When
What?
I cash it in, we all go to 0.
Yeah,
What?
we start over.
I feel like
bullshit.
No, that is bullshit. I was just messing.
Okay, I feel like that's rude because you know he'll still be at 12
Yeah.
by the time I hit 50. You don't gotta do him dirty like that. If the points go down now, he's never gonna make it past 15.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready for our second game?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
It is called Lightning Round. Brand new, everyone. Lightning Round.
they haven't called me that
Deathmatch.
since high school.
This is the movie edition of Lightning Round.
Okay, lay it on us.
So I am going to give you a topic, and since Connor went first last time, Kiba will go
I
first.
love going first.
I know you do.
Huh.
I will give you a
Bitch,
topic,
bro.
and once I do, you have 5 seconds to answer. And once you do, Connor will then have 5 seconds to answer. And we'll go back and forth until someone can't do it. So I will give you, this is movie edition, so we'll say the movies from the director Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, we're both gonna get fucked here.
Yeah.
This is just for instance. So you would say Pulp Fiction, then you would say Reservoir Dogs, and then you would go
So
and then Connor would win because you couldn't think of anything.
So you can fuck yourself pretty easily there.
You don't want to. You want to fuck the other person.
Are we losing money in this game too?
No.
Because I'll go down to 0.
No,
This
you're
will be
not.
it.
Have some confidence, Connor. Have some confidence.
Okay.
Very first one. Kiba, you're up first.
Okay, sick.
The movies of Adam Sandler.
Waterboy.
Big Daddy.
Grown-ups.
Grandma's Boy.
Grown-ups 2.
I was. What did you say, Waterboy?
That's time.
Shit, I opened with that, didn't I? Is he in Grandma's Boy?
No, Adam Sandler is not in Grandma's Boy. I don't even know if he directed it. I just feel like.
So you were out immediately.
So,
Yeah.
You just fucking outed yourself. Oh no, he's not in there. I don't know who said that.
No, I mean, the reason I think that is because a lot of the same actors.
It's
that
a lot
are
of the
in
same
Adam Sandler
people,
movies,
yeah. I didn't think about it until just now, and I was like, wait. I don't think he's in that.
He's not.
Okay. So, Kiba, that is 3 Jake Bucks right there in your pocket.
Fuck you, dude.
Bitch.
Next one. Connor, you're up first. Movies that start with the letter R.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil 3.
Resident Evil Revelations.
I'm trying to think of something other than Resident Evil, and I can't.
That's it.
That's it.
I
That
wanted
is
to
it.
give him Reservoir Dogs so bad.
I just said
I wanted to give it to him so bad.
Said
It was right there on the tip of my tongue. Because you would have had me at Reservoir Dogs, I would have gone.
Oh, Kiba, once again, 3 Jake Bucks.
Kiba, once again, 3 Jake Bucks.
Connor, I think we already established your love of movies and how much you watch them. So.
You set me up for this. You knew I would lose.
He's a little man. He's a little man. He's an angry little man over there.
Movies involving robots.
iRobot?
Fuck!
Barely.
Toys. There's a robot in Toys.
Toys? What movie
Toy
is Toys?
Story. Toy Story.
It's like, I'm
We're
not
starting
familiar
this
with
over.
toys.
We're starting this. You got to give him a mulligan.
Okay,
We're starting this
I'll
one
give you
over.
that.
All right. You ready?
All right. Kiba first. Movies involving robots.
iRobot.
Toy Story.
What robot is in Toy
There's a
Story?
robot in Toy Story.
Hold
There's a
on.
robot in Toy Story.
What robot?
Second mulligan. What?
You went right back
You
to
know
it.
what movies about robots?
Involving robots. As long as there is a robot. If you can name a robot in the first Toy Story.
Okay, fine. We'll go with Toy Story. Transformers.
Transformers 2.
Transformers 3.
iRobot.
Already been said.
I know. I don't know anymore.
And that's time. Kiba, that's 3. That's 3 Jake Bucks.
Such bullshit.
Get fucked, nerd.
I'm going to have to start lowering these points if Kiba's just going to get them all.
You know what is funny though? The robot from Toy Story that I was picturing was totally different than that.
You
I
were picturing the
like
Rock and Sock'em robot?
No, I was picturing like a cubed-headed robot with the antennas coming out of the ears and
I don't
red
know what you're
eyes.
thinking about that.
Yeah,
I have
see,
no
it's-
idea what you're thinking about.
Yeah. It clearly wasn't that.
You,
I
wait,
do-
you said C and showed us a picture of something completely different than what you were thinking.
All right, Connor, you're up first.
Okay.
Musicals.
Phantom of the Opera.
Moana.
What's the Sweeney Todd one? The meat pie one. Sweeney Todd?
Edward Scissorhands.
I don't
No.
think there's any
Nightmare
musicals.
Before Christmas.
Okay.
I had to get up quick.
Dragon. What's
That's
that?
time.
Fuck!
You could have said Magic Mike.
No, I was thinking of the There's like almost like a Pixar movie where Dracula, his daughter, wants to date this regular dude.
I don't think there's any music in that either. I think there's like a song number, but I don't think that's Hotel Transylvania. There's like a song number, but I wouldn't consider that a musical.
Yeah, really? I thought I remember 2 or 3 songs.
You remembered it wrong.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
And to go back to our earlier conversation, that is a movie that I watched fairly recently in the last couple months.
That's not a new movie.
It's a really old movie.
Yeah.
It's like 12 years
We
old.
asked you what new movies you'd seen.
It's new to me, bitch.
So once again, Kiba, I'm gonna lower it. That's 2 Jake bucks.
Oh, dude, that's shady. At least
That's 2
finish
Jake
the
bucks.
game off.
That's 2 Jake
My
bucks.
numbers are going to be inaccurate.
I'm doing so bad, I affect your score.
Shit like the black
Yeah, you fucking created a curve.
hole. You did create a curve. I am now grading on a curve.
You created a curve, you piece of fucking human garbage.
That's funny.
Oh man, who goes first now?
Proud of me,
It's
Kiba.
me.
Kiba.
Yeah.
Movies about time loops.
Edge of Tomorrow.
No idea. I don't even want to try this round.
And that's time.
That's
That's time.
I have no idea.
Oh, Kiba, that's 2.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
I would have given you that.
Really?
It's not a time
It's definitely
loop?
not a time
No.
loop, but I would have given you some pity and I would have given that to you.
Then you would have come up with one more and I would have been done.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of it, name one more.
Back to the Future?
Maybe then, yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, because it is a full loop. Yeah, he goes back again even multiple times to fix
We
things.
have to go back to the future.
Because then he comes back and his mom and his dad are all weird. And he's almost makes himself disappear at the dance after he kisses his mom. It's weird.
When you say it like that, it is weird.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's a good movie, but it is weird. Whenever you describe the plot, it is weird.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, what was 80s.
Beloved movie, though.
80s. What are you going to do?
I kissed my mom.
Okay, so who goes first? Connor. Christmas movies.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Elf.
Home Alone.
Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 3.
Elf 2.
There's no Elf 2.
There isn't.
Bad Santa.
I know, I lost it.
Yeah,
Out of
yeah,
time.
you did.
Sick!
Connor, you're on the board.
Is that 3?
No, that's 2.
Fuck!
The curve. The curve exists. You made it.
I should have
made this
handicap.
curve.
I should have
That's
a
what the
handicap.
curve is!
Shut up.
The curve makes a handicap.
All that has done for me is make me gain less points than it would have at the beginning of the game. That doesn't help me at all.
It's a shame. It's the world you're living in, man.
I hate this game.
Then why'd you create it?
I didn't.
You're doing so good at these games, Connor.
Thank you.
You're doing so good, man.
That's all I needed to hear. Thank you.
All right. Kiba. Movies with 3 sequels.
Transformers.
Paranormal Activity.
Resident Evil.
Gears of War.
Hellraiser.
Movies.
I know.
Oh, no.
He said, I know.
Oh, no. Fast and Furious. Come on, there's a million
I
of
could
those.
have said that.
I still think Hellraisers was a good one.
Hellraiser is a good one,
You know
yeah.
what? I have
I
seen
was
a couple
I'm
of them.
actually
There's a
trying-
lot of horror movies that you could have pulled from.
I'm
Nightmare on
trying
Elm
my
Street.
hardest to pick ones you won't pick. That way you have options.
See, the time restraint is what's getting me. I get halfway to 3 seconds and I'm like, I can't.
Connor,
Que pasa, way?
you won 1 round there.
Nice.
You got 2 points.
That's more than I was expecting.
Connor, you are now at 14.
14!
And if we had been subtracting, you would be in debt.
Absolutely.
you would owe me for sure.
Yeah.
Kiba, you're at 51.
Shut up.
You were at
Really?
51.
Hey.
So next time you will host a game.
Okay.
In it, there will be no Jake Bucks given or taken away.
Crap.
He can't.
You can't earn any from your game. So there is no collusion behind the scenes. We're keeping it all fair and above
Oh,
board.
trust me, I would never collude.
Oh, I know you would.
I would
know you
never.
would.
Not me.
You would take them all.
Yeah, not for content.
This is
sake.
honestly a blessing.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
And there will be a secret surprise for Kiba next time.
Secret surprise.
Who knows what it could be? Gotta
Is
win
it
some
edible?
games, man. Gotta win some games. And that is the game section of the Totally Not a Podcast, which brings us to the end.
Is the surprise
Hell
edible?
yeah, that was
We're
fun.
at the
Can
end.
I eat it?
You might be able to eat it. You could probably eat anything, really. So that, unfortunately, brings us to the end of the podcast, which is the recommended page. Here at the Totally Not a Podcast, near the end of all of our podcasts, we like to do what is called the recommended page, where we try and take a moment to shout out something that we have enjoyed. Just want to try and shine a little light on something that other people may have not heard or seen. Kiba, what do you got?
Why do people keep volunteering me for this to go first?
I'll go first.
Connor, what do you got?
I have two different things. I have been heavily indulging in Infant Annihilator. It's a metal band. They've got some gruesome, fucking gory music and some silly music videos.
Okay.
The Elysian Grand Archeal, other words, is the name of it.
Galerioric or something like that.
Yeah, it's
I learned that the only reason they called it that is so that it had the acronym EGG.
That's fine.
One of their other
Yeah.
albums has the acronym BOY, and the other one is PLOP. But anyway,
Are we going to spell out a sentence at some point?
Probably.
Plop egg
Yeah,
Ooh.
on pan.
yeah, son. But anyway,
Right, good.
the second thing is a video game. I've been playing a lot of the
We're
game.
doing two?
I just
If you
said I
want
had
to.
to. The second one is a video game called Dead Cells. It's another 2D. This one's a roguelike. It's very fun. Very sword, shield, and armor-y. A lot of bosses that are really hard and very fun times.
I remember last year, or maybe it was the year before, there was a Dead Cells DLC that was Castlevania? Return
Yes,
to Castlevania? Yeah,
yes.
have you played that?
I have not.
I remember hearing it was like super hype. Everyone loved it.
Connor's
probably-
broke. He doesn't have DLC money.
You're right.
That is true.
Here in a year or two, when I save up, I might be able to buy.
Whenever he
it.
saves up that $15, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, he's got to cash in all his V-Bucks and convert them back into real world money.
Jake bucks, not V bucks.
I was talking about the actual V-Bucks.
Oh, I don't have any.
That was the... Well, this joke is dead.
Yeah, bad joke.
I want to shout out that boy Aqua. He's a YouTuber. He does absolutely wonderful video essays. He typically does like deep dives into games. About 2 days ago, he put out a Far Cry 4 retrospective that's really, really good. He also has a few videos he's recently put out. He put out one talking about Dead Space and why Dead Space just kind of captured everybody's imagination with the kind of horror it was. He also has another great video that recently came out where he talks about the difference between old and new Assassin's Creed games through EA and how there's kind of a split divide through the fan base on
Right.
what certain people say the good Assassin's Creed games, and depending on who says that, it means two different sides of the fan base. you know?
Interesting. That'd be I'd watch that.
Yeah, he's got some really good deep dives on stuff that shows like why the fan base picked this, why it didn't, and he's just very eloquent, really good with his words. Love to give him a shout out. He'll be linked in the link dump.
One more time.
That boy Aqua.
Nice. Check him out, everybody.
Nice. I'll have to check them out myself.
You should.
Yeah, never heard of him.
He before I finish, he does a lot of stuff with White Light, who is another YouTube video retrospective guy. Wonderful content. Those guys are awesome together.
It's also wild to me that Far Cry 4 is now old enough to have a retrospective.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Far
when did
Cry
that,
5 is retrospective age.
right? Isn't that
Yeah.
wild? Time makes fools of us all.
And we're still pretending that Far Cry Primal doesn't exist.
What is retrospective age?
I feel like retrospective age is about 8 years.
I would say a decade. I would say 10.
The only reason I don't say 10 anymore is because the last generation ended 8 years ago. And I feel like retrospectives kind of go generation by generation. We can do retrospectives on like The Last of Us, the original one, because it's a last gen game, even though it's not. That's my opinion, which doesn't mean shit.
It does not.
That's the
So it means
spirit.
something to me.
Thanks, dude.
And for me, I'm going to recommend a band that I absolutely love called Wet Leg. It is two girls from, I believe, Wales. It's Rion Teasdale and Hester Chambers. I think that's how you say her name. It's the two of them, but they have a band around them, but they're the two main focus. It's more of a indie pop kind of sound. They honestly don't really sound like anyone else that I've ever heard, but they are a fucking vibe. They have one album that came out in 2022, self-titled, called Wet Leg, and every single song is a hit. There is not a single throwaway on that album, and it's quick. It's like 30 minutes. And I think they're working on more stuff, but yeah, I saw them live. They opened for Courtney Barnett a couple years ago, and it was just like instantly like, oh man,
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan. To the point where on the drive home, I was like, man, I should have went back to the merch table and like got a shirt or something to like help support them. Like, yeah, absolutely love them. Everyone should check them out. like I said, 30-minute album. That's a drive home. It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my bad.
So yeah, check them out. Wet Leg. So that is the end of the Totally Not a Podcast, everyone. We've come to the end. Here we are. How do you feel?
Feel good. How do
You feel good? I feel good.
Good, as always.
Yeah. Connor, how do you feel?
I'm all right.
Even after that absolute spanking that Kiba gave you?
Yeah, yeah.
Feeling good?
It's not the first, won't be the last.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It was
I'm
still
sure.
a good time.
All right, everyone. Love you.
Au revoir.
Peace and love.